Sri, Farid from Star.
Yep.
What is the status of the investigation into possibility that these two imposters are involved in the passport stealing syndicate?
Well, we are looking into it. We are still investigating. It's still too early to come to a conclusion.
And is it a possibility that those two bought the stolen passports in Thailand?
We are looking into it, and we are working closely with our Thai counterpart.
They are related, both of the stolen passport.
We are still investigating.
Okay, on this
side.
Tasha from the Mail Mail, Tasha from the Mail Mail. Tasha, I would like to just check, have police received any solid leads or any intel on the angle of a possible hijack involved? And have FBI been already roped into investigations?
You mean intel on...
Any leads suggesting a possible hijack?
We are looking into all angles. As I've said, there are 4 main areas that we are focusing on: hijacking, sabotage, personal problem amongst the crews and the passengers, and also psychological problem among the crews and passengers. So, you must give us some time to go through all this. And we have no prior intelligence or information of any involvement of terrorists.
Could you elaborate on what you mean about personal problems with passengers? What exactly do you mean by that?
Please identify, please, sir.
Mark Stone from Sky Television. Could you elaborate what you mean by personal problems of the passengers or psychological problems?
Well, there may be somebody there on the flight who has bought huge sums of insurance, who wants the family to gain from it. Or somebody who has owed somebody so much money and,
Do you think that's a genuine possibility?
Yeah, we are looking into all possibilities, I said.
Can you elaborate a bit on the search itself, the move to the Straits of Malacca?
No, I'm not talking about the search here.
We are more into the investigation.
Money from Bloomberg. You received the pictures and the profile of all the passengers through the manifest. Is there any prominent people that were on the plane?
We have not.
And secondly, was the Iranian hosted to stay in any Malaysian's house? Yes.
We have not got all the profiles and the photographs yet. As I said, they are coming. So we are studying all the profiles and the photographs, and as I said again, we are looking very closely at the video footage taken at the whole of KLIA from the 7th until the plane take off. So we are studying the behavioral pattern of all the passengers.
Tan Sri, Nisa from Awani. Okay, Tan Sri tadi cakap semua yang book tiket semua naik. Tapi bagaimana mereka yang report cakap mereka tak terlepas flight?
Ada satu orang saja yang terlepas flight kerana dia silap hari bulan. The student, the lady student who called Mas to cancel her booking because she mistook the date of travel.
Hello, Najee. I come from China. 2 questions. Some Chinese family arrived here this morning. What are the arrangements for them in KL, and are they safe here?
Well, I didn't meet the Chinese families, but I met the officers from Public Security Department of China.
Hi, Najee. Hi, Najee.
The behind the lady just.
Yeah. Sorry. So the Iranian guy that you were talking about.
Identify, please.
Reuters. He was about to migrate to Germany, you're saying?
That's what we believe so.
Okay, so are you working closely with the Iranian authorities, and what has the response been so far?
We do work very closely with the Iranian authorities. And if you ask me how do I know that he wants to migrate to Germany, because we are in contact with his mother. Okay, his mother is expecting him to arrive in Frankfurt. When he doesn't arrive, he contacted us here, and then that's why we knew that he's the one traveling on that stolen passport.
Does the mother know he is using a stolen passport?
Yes.
When the mother knows?
Yes.
When will you show the photograph of two person as on the passport?
I can't see you.
May I know who it is, please?
When will you show the, for media the photograph of the two person has on the passport?
I'm sorry.
Passport. The stolen passport. Can you release the photo?
Sure. You need the photo? Get it from my PRO, Datin Asmawati. She will give you both the photographs afterwards.
Thank you. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Please, hold on.
Excuse me, sir.
My question for the directors of the
Immigration, okay.
Okay. Yesterday, AFP reported that Secretary General of Interpol.
Identify.
I'm Kadir from RTM.
Okay.
Okay. Yesterday, the AFP reported that Secretary General of Interpol claims that we are not using their database for checking the stolen passports. Is it we still using the? How about our relations with Interpol? And is it we use their database? And if yes, did we still need our old protocol or use the new protocol in the future?
Can I answer that? Yeah. Because it is closely linked to the police. Reason being, the database is now with the police. Yeah. So we work very closely with our immigration department, our brother officers, in fact with all our enforcement officers, especially at exit and entry points. But as you know, there is 40,226,140 report of stolen passport in the database. So we have to work by intelligence, prior intelligence, and as I said earlier on, we don't have any prior intelligence on the activities of terrorists. So the two stolen passports were not supplied to the immigration department. We work closely. We have our officers even in the immigration department in the exit and entry points.
Okay, now we open the floor for the international media. We'll start from this corner, please. Identify yourself, please.
Okay, excuse me, I'm from CCTV China. Actually, few days before you have admit the 5 passengers on boarding, but why today you deny for that? Are there any difficulty for identification, and could you give us more details? Thank you.
Okay, in the first place, I didn't say it. And what I'm saying today is from the findings of our investigation. There is no such thing as 5% who did not board the plane. There is no such thing.
Center, please.
Charmaine Deogratias of NHK. Sir, what were the indications that led you into considering only 4 main areas of focus? The hijacking, sabotage, and problems, the psychological problem. Yeah. And why have you ruled out? Why have you not included in those in your main areas the mechanical problem and pilot error? What were the considerations first, or positive leads? Why you considered 4?
Well, for my investigation, for the police investigation, we are focusing on these 4 areas. Well, of course, the experts, the DCA and the Malaysia Airport Berhad, they will be focusing on that area.
What were the indications that made you consider 4? What are the bases?
Well, these are the among others. Other than the mechanical problem, these are the main areas of concern, right? Can you suggest any new other concern?
But did you have positive leads? Did you have positive leads?
We are looking into all these angles.
Okay, next one, please.
Hi, Sri. This is Vivian from Bloomberg. Just mentioned on the cargo. In terms of hijacking, the cargo, what kind of cargo the plane was carrying? Is that anything that was exposed? Anything that could be explosive, or is that anything expensive, as in like gold or something?
We are going through that piece by piece from the photographs and the video footage that we got.
I'm Yi from China Daily. Could you tell us a little bit more details about the meeting with Chinese officials? Do you have a plan of cooperating on investigation?
Oh yes, we are cooperating very, very closely with the Chinese officials.
In terms of, do you have a plan or details?
Of course we have a plan, but how can I tell you what I will?
The green T-shirt, please. Yeah, Jason. Yes. No, yeah.
Okay, sir, you seem to be exactly contradicting what the DCA said about the 5 passengers. So can we now take it as confirmed that there were no such passengers who...
You take it from me, there were no such.
So one more thing, they did not even buy the tickets, you say, or they did not take it?
Nobody booked the ticket that did not board.
Thank you.
Jason?
Sorry, here first, sorry. I would like to know the passport that these two passengers possess that they were believed to be stolen, are they biometric? I mean, has that been verified at least with their fingerprints or at least matched against their... is there any other feature that apart from just the images?
Actually, we have our system, biometric system. This is the first time they enter our country. So we just take the biometric and then they use the same passport to depart from our country. So they use the same passport and then they have the same biometric, so we cannot detect.
Sorry, I mean the passport, is it a biometric passport? Is the passport biometric?
No, our system is biometric, but the passport is not. I'm not sure whether the passport is biometric or not. But in our system, we take the biometric. The fingerprint.
When you enter, you have to give the fingerprint first.
Yeah.
Okay. And when it comes out, it's the same person.
Yes, the same person.
Okay. Yes, please. Daripada mana? Kenalkan diri.
From Australia and also Italy.
Okay. Gentlemen, please.
Given your findings, do you find it now less likely that terrorism was the cause of the disappearance of this plane?
At this moment, I will not say less likely. Same weightage to all until we complete our investigations.
Channel News, Melissa.
So you mentioned about the possible mental problems, passengers, crew, pilots. So what's your finding on the front?
As I said, it is still too early for us to announce the findings. There are more than 200 people that we have to...
Last question.
Sir, Lindsay Murdoch from the Sydney Morning Herald. In one of the areas of your investigation, the possibility that there was some bomb loaded through the cargo section of the plane, or is that an area that you're looking at?
Of course, we will look into all those things. Yeah.
Have you
Yeah, we will.
Could you give us some proof? You told us several possibilities. Could you give us some proof you've got? Could you provide some proof you've got?
That's what we are going through now. One by one.
Okay.
Slowly.
What confirm the information you've got?
Sorry, the second...
Again, please.
What confirmed information have you got?
What confirmed information?
Yeah.
No, nothing. That's why we are going through those 4 areas, and we have to do it slowly, one by one.
Okay.
If it is confirmed, it is easy for us.
Sorry, the second individual, you said that you ruled out that he's part of a terrorist organization.
Again, I can't hear.
You repeat the question, please.
Sorry, Stephen from Reuters. You said that the second individual, the guy that you identified, you ruled out that he's part of a terrorist network.
Second guy? I didn't say the second guy.
The individual that you meant to identify, the Iranian.
Yeah.
You've ruled out that he's part of a terrorist.
Well, likely, it is not likely he is a member of any terrorist group.
What do you base that on? What are the findings?
Well, when we identified him being as a traveler on a stolen passport, we focus on him. Okay, we disseminated his information to every part of our counterpart all over the world, and surely we'll get the reply.
Is there anyone on the plane that
sorry,
be the threat?
The second man,
Jason, hold on.
TV2 Denmark, the second man traveling on a fake passport has had his final destination in Copenhagen, Denmark. Do you have any idea if he was an asylum seeker as well?
We are looking into that as well.
Okay. With that, we conclude the session for today. Thank you very much. You have any other question? Please email it to Mano